everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. Yeah, guys, welcome back. So, I've been doing some stuff. I've actually been playing a little bit off camera, and by a little bit, I mean quite a lot. Let's go over some of the things that I've changed since the last episode, or at least I'm pretty sure the things I'm going to go over are things that I've changed. So, last time, I think we were looking at these cobblestone generators, and I had 3 rows of 12 set up. Well, now this is all 4 of those rows of 12 going over here. And then I mirrored it on this side. There's another 4 rows of 12. So yeah, quite a lot. And our cobblestone is coming in very, very quickly. So I've been kind of idling and letting the game run in the background while I'm doing other things throughout the day. So we've collected quite a lot of cobblestone at this point. We're up to 3 million. But again, to get that octuple compressed, I believe it's what, like 40 million. What was it? It's 43 million. Yeah, that's quite a lot. So not even 10% of the way there yet. We got a lot of time to let this run. I might even add a little bit more igneous extruders here. I still got to figure out what we're going to do. So I've also been putting in a bunch of sand over here into the smeltery, letting the smeltery smelt glass into molten glass. I got 3 casting basins over here. Hoppers pulling out of those and all going into this chest. At this point right now, let's take a look at the hoarding quests. Click this, open, crystal clear. Yeah, we're 84% completed on the clear glass. So this is going to be finished pretty soon, which is awesome. But then we got to work over here on the regular glass. We need 10,000 more of that stuff. So once this is done, that'll be nicer. I think getting the regular glass going over here through our regular redstone furnace won't be too hard. But yeah, we still got to collect the sand for that. So I've expanded our pulverizer operation over here. I've been putting full barrels of cobblestone on top. They all filter through these impulse item ducts, and they all go inside the pulverizer. So we're doing 5 pulverizers at a time. This I might expand out too, depending on our resource needs later on. I have impulse item ducts on the bottom. In the extract mode, these guys will push into them. I believe if they're in the extract mode, you don't need to have the redstone signal or the pneumatic servo in there. They just have to be flipped over to the red. I'm pretty sure if they are flipped to blue, they don't eject. Let's try that real quick. So there's the gravel right here. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Let me flip this around. And boom. Okay, so yeah, that is, in fact, the way that has to be set up. I wasn't really sure. I just assumed it had to be like that. I made some more deep storage units. So we got deep storage units over here for the dust, for sand, and of course for gravel over here. This is where most of our stuff's going. We are getting a little bit of sand as the byproduct from pulverizing the cobblestone. I'm probably going to collect a whole bunch of gravel at this point and just fill this up, and then when we need sand, I'll just move this guy over there and just let that run through and collect a whole bunch of sand. But I think for now we're pretty good. I also made these labels. These are from, Oakwood label, yeah. These are from Bibliocraft, and those are kind of cool. I was trying to figure out a way how to tell what item is in our deep storage unit since they don't have a picture on the front like the barrels do. So I figured, let's just make a few of these labels and stick them on there. Also, last episode, I believe we were working with the bees, or maybe it was the episode before. It's been a while since the last time I recorded this. They were talking about the artificial hives and the scented artificial hives. So I made a bunch of these artificial hives and I dipped them in the seed oil, and we made some of the scented artificial hives. And it says for the forest hives, the forest bees, they need leaves around in a forest biome. Well, this right here is forest. As you can see, little biome thing right there. So we're in a forest biome here. And we have hives around, and I did this a couple of times, and only one of them turned into a forest hive. So it seems like it's a fairly low chance, like 10% or less. I'm not sure. I only did this twice, and I only got 1 forest hive, so fairly low chance to get that to turn. The portal over here does in fact spawn hostile and angry zombie pigmen. So I was not crazy by putting these fences around. And in fact, I had to add a second row of fences because I was over here messing with the lava, or I'm sorry, messing with this cobblestone. I was grabbing some to take over to the pulverizer. I didn't even notice there's a pigman over there. And I had one shoot like fireballs or whatever. I don't know. It blew some stuff up over here. really freaked me out. So I had to, get out my jetpack and start shooting at it from a distance. And I was finally able to get rid of the guy, but yeah, that is just scary. So I doubled up on the fences just to contain those guys. And let's see, what else? Yeah, over here, I have... What do we have here before? I can't remember. Was it the soybeans? I removed the soybeans, and I replaced it with strawberry crops. I was looking again at... I think it was the Hell's Kitchen's quest. Let's take a look at this thing. Hell's Kitchen. And yeah, so the toasty bread, this one, we are pretty much done. We'll go and take care of that in a second. Aged juice, this is the one I was looking at next. And this requires 10,000 vinegar. And the vinegar can be the vinegar can be it can be obtained by getting pretty much any fruit. And I think you turn it into a juice and you put the juice into a pot, or it was something like that. It's not too difficult. The strawberries seem like a pretty good crop. They don't go away. They produce fruit. They're picked, and then they stay at that 50% growth. So you can spam bone meal on there if you like, or those bone meal bags, and you can really speed this up. But for now, I'm just letting it passively collect. I've actually collected probably a good 2,000 strawberries by now, I think. I replaced the wheat with lettuce. This was another thing that we need for this Hell's Kitchen. We need leafy greens for this, which is 50,000 lettuce. It's going to take quite some time. I might have to expand out our lettuce operation here. Then also we needed the surf and turf, which is leafy fish sandwich, which is a fish sandwich plus lettuce. So we need, an additional 1,000 lettuce for this. So yeah, lots of things. I'm just letting everything just grow normally using the sprinklers with the bone meal. We got a bunch of the lettuce, but I don't know. I don't think that's 10% of what we need. So we're just letting that go. Like I said, I'll probably expand these out to be a little bit bigger in the future. Okay, so let's take a look at... Oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. I have also taken a lot of the wheat seeds and I have turned them into seed oil. And this is where I was making the scented artificial hives from over there. You can just click this with the wrench or whatever. It drops down the amount you need. And yeah, pretty good. So we have a good amount of this seed oil ready to go. Okay, so I want to do the bread, the toast. Let's get this guy going. Oh, and also I did the clouds. You know what? Let's do that one first, just to clean up my inventory. I think that was for the hoarding. Neptune's Cloud Fantasy. It wants 100 clouds. I just flew up with the jetpack and grabbed 100 of them. So let's go ahead and submit that. Awesome. And let's claim my reward, both a half a heart and a reward bag. Okay. And let's see what the reward bag gets us. Okay, but not great reward. Creepy doll and angry doll. Alright, whatever. Yeah, that's not that great of a reward, but that's fine. Put the heart away. Let's see. Let's grab the toast. I think we're going to need an inventory full and probably more than that. Strawberries. You know what? I'm actually curious. Yeah, we have 3,000 strawberries, so yeah, we're a little over a third of the way for that other quest. So we need to go into this guy, and we are going to Hell's Kitchen. Click, open. Click this guy, manually submit, so we're 70%. So we'll grab just a few more pieces of toast. You submit that, 86. Pretty sure we're gonna have like maybe a stack or so left over, which is good. I need to make some more of these hamburgers, and it requires toast. There we go. How much extra do we have? Okay, I'm gonna put that all away. Come on, go in there. Nice. Okay, so we are now 10,000 pieces of toast. We are done with this. Awesome. So we're gonna get a reward bag plus a full heart plus an additional reward bag. Let's pick this one. And that is a full heart. 22 lives remaining. Awesome. Ooh, epic. So let's do the greater one first. Okay, but not great reward. Pearl oyster. Interesting. So this is for mariculture. I've never messed with these things before. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how mariculture stuff works. So let's check out the epic reward. Very nice reward. Thaumium bossed silverwood wand. Hold shift for more info. Is that good? It looks like one of the top end Thaumcraft wands if I had to guess. I don't know anything about the new Thaumcraft. I've done some of the old Thaumcraft 3 stuff. Thaumcraft 4, I have no idea. And this is a wand focus of equal trade. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so wand focus of equal trade. Let's see if we can even figure out how this thing works. Do I... I know there's a way that you can hit a button and it changes the wand focus. Do I right click? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out the command, but basically, if you have this wand focus of equal trade, this replaces the wand of equal trade from the previous thing, so I can have stuff in my inventory. For instance, this grass, which I never mentioned, I replaced all the green clay with the grass. I could equal trade these stone slabs for dirt and let this grass grow and spread everywhere, which I think we're going to end up doing. So Thaumcraft actually is going to serve a great purpose for that. Okay, guys, let me figure out the commands that I need to do, the keys or whatever, to switch the wand focus. I was going to say wand tip, but yeah, the little wand focus, and we'll be right back. So I finally got the key bindings fixed. I switched it over to the letter G, but now I was playing around with it. I selected the wand focus, and I can't get that G menu back up for the Thaumcraft thing. I can't take that off the wand. So yeah, that's a thing now. So pretty much what I discovered is you shift and right click on an item like a torch. Looks like it's breaking that. If you look up here in the upper left hand corner, you can see that item with the glowy thing behind it. So if you shift right click grass, you'll see grass or water or, you know, pretty much, I think it's only vanilla blocks. It seems like, yeah, we can get to do stairs or whatever. Okay, so basically what you can do is you shift right click what you want to trade. So for instance, if I wanted to take this stone slabs out here and turn it into dirt, I have to shift right click on dirt. Let me get that back in my inventory. Shift right click on the dirt and then right click on the ground. So that is pretty awesome. That's gonna shave a whole lot of time off this process of me replacing all these stone slabs later on. But yeah, that's going to be very awesome. So also off camera, I have made some more advanced tools. As you can see here, I made a shovel, or what is this thing called? This is an excavator. This is a tier 2, or I guess the highest tier Tinker's Construct stuff. I had to make a forge. What is this thing called over here? This is a tool forge. So yeah, with the tool forge, it expands out so you can make like the hammers and the lumber axe, the excavator, the scythe, things like that. I went ahead and I did that off camera, and I made some tools. So this guy right here, this is made out of, I can't remember, I think it's a cobalt head and probably manulin rod, or I don't know. Anyway, it's not too bad. Our cobalt hammer that we had over here, I have upgraded it. I put Silk Touch on there. I added an auto repair or a couple of those. Yeah, it's pretty good hammer now, so I can go into the nether and Silk Touch a whole bunch of stuff really quickly. So yeah, like it. So the Wand of Equal Trade, this thing is going to be awesome. Like I said, I'm probably going to go around and replace all of these slabs with dirt at some point once we get enough dirt to do such things as that. We have 1,700 dirt. I've been converting all of our rotten flesh into dirt using applied energistics as well. I just have an import bus, basic import bus on an oak barrel, and then I have a basic export bus pointing into that barrel, and it's just putting rotten flesh in there. So I just come over to the mob traps every once in a while, fill up my inventory full of this rotten flesh, stick it in the ME system, and eventually it turns into dirt. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so this wand, yeah, I am very pleased that we got that. I've not been much of a fan of Thaumcraft, just doing all the research and stuff, but I love the tools from it. So that's a great, awesome reward. I do appreciate that a lot. Okay, so we got the pearl oysters from mariculture. We will look at that at some other point, I think. Let's take a look at the book once again and see what we got to do here. So we're working towards the aged juice. I think we're going to probably hold off on most of these other ones for a little while. For the hoarding, let me also take a look at this. So we needed a bunch of wood. We need this crazy 16M storage, which we're not going to be able to do for quite some time. We need end stone, 1,000 end stone. Let's see, 100 sear stone. I don't think that should be too difficult to do, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Iceberg, how much ice do we need? 5,000. We can do that using the glacial precipitator over here, I believe. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this will make ice. I should probably get this guy hooked up. So we're making ice all the time until that's completed. I'm going to need another basic import bus for that. Let's start working on this guy. Basic import bus. And I have everything ready to go. Awesome. Okay, and then I'm also going to need an aqueous accumulator. Let's see. Maybe, should I take one of these? I guess I should take one of these. And we can just hook it up over there. We're not using this at the moment. So we can take this, hook it up over here. We'll just pipe water directly into this guy. And the only problem with these excavators is there's no real good way to only break one block at a time, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we're powering it from the bottom. How are we going to do this? I guess we could put the aqueous accumulator here. We'll move a dirt block over one. Like that. Move this one. Put some water on either side where like this. Yeah, that should work pretty well. Then I'll just need a liquid duct to pipe into our glacial precipitator. I'm sorry, not liquid duct, fluid duct. I keep calling them the old name, FLU. Fluid duct. Okay. We will hook that up. Is that filling up with water? It is. This is already making ice. Sweet. So the only thing left to do is put that basic import bus. I need to get rid of this thing. And maybe this one too, I'm not sure. Okay, so that's hooked up. Now we have to set the back to be orange to eject out. Okay, so we're good. This is going to automatically create our ice for this quest. How much do we need? 5,000. So that's going to be cool. Dirt collection. We need quadruple compressed dirt. We need 100 of them. Okay, so that's going to require, let's see, 981. That's a lot of dirt, actually. I don't think we have even close to the amount we need right now. We will let this continue to go. We will work on that at a later time. Massive storage. We've completed soul sand. We need 10,000 soul sand. So I went into the nether with this excavator. I was trying to level it up. And I did collect a whole bunch of soul sand, but I don't think that much. Yeah, we have 4,500. I mean, that's a good portion of it, right? So... yeah, I think we should be able to get all those guys in our inventory and start checking those in. How much do we need? Was it 10,000? Let's see. Yeah, 10,000. You know what? We could also go into the nether and collect the rest of that stuff manually. We don't have to necessarily wait for that to automatically craft or something like that. There's no problem with us doing that in the nether. And also the nether seems to be pretty safe, since it seems like most mobs are not spawning, and even if they do spawn, I have a jetpack that I can just kind of fly away from them, so I'm not too concerned. Alright guys, tell you what, let me go ahead, turn in our soul sand, and get some stuff ready to go collect some more in the nether, and I'll meet you there. Alright guys, so we're back in the nether once again, and I'm trying to remember where it was where I collected all that soul sand. It was pretty close by. There was a big pile of the stuff. Maybe it was over here? Let's see, trying to remember where it was. I know it's pretty close to our entrance into. There's a big bunch of it down there. Yeah, there's piles of soul sand everywhere. It's not super difficult to collect if you know where to go. Oh man, I thought it was like right here by the entrance. Was it down there? I know there was like a bloodwood tree or something. Oh, was it up here? Oh, watch out for that guy. Berserk cloaking poisonous. Yeah, it was somewhere near a bloodwood tree, I remember. Anyway, it was right near the entrance, so I'm not going to fly around all day long. Oh, look at this. This is a big field of soul sand down here that is ready for us to harvest. Sapper Sprint, Life Steal, Fiery. I don't think I want to mess with that pigman. So what I'm thinking is happening is these guys are spawning these crazy pigmen, and they just don't despawn, so that's filling up the mob cap. So if you look on the minimap, you can see a bunch of pigmen, but not a whole lot of other things. There are some fire bats over here, but we don't have to worry about them too much. I definitely would like to get to a spot that doesn't have too many pigmen around. So I think if I leave this general area right here, we should get to a spot that's fairly safe. There's a bunch of them over here, but this is a big pile of soul sand. So yeah, just using the excavator, let's go down like 3 blocks or however far you want to go. And then you could do 9 blocks at a time collecting this soul sand. This thing is so amazing. I love it. And then I think I put the repair on there. Yeah, it's got auto repair 1. I could up that to auto repair 2. It could probably use some haste to go through this a little bit faster. But for now, it is definitely getting the job done. So let me go ahead and finish up with this. We need a little over 5,000 more pieces of soul sand. Turn the jetpack on. Yeah, we need a little bit more than 5,000 pieces of soul sand. So let me get to this, and I'll meet you guys in just a little bit. Oh my goodness, guys. So I've been in the nether farming soul sand for a while. I filled up a golden bag or whatever, golden bag of holding full, and then I filled up my inventory once. Came through and I submitted all that stuff, and now we're down to about needing 500 or so more of this stuff. So I think we got everything we need. My excavator leveled up twice while we were there. That is not what I want to do. I want to hit T. There we go. So yeah, I've leveled up to an expert, and I did another level up. Yeah, we got an extra modifier here, so that's really awesome. So I think this excavator has one more chance to level up. Yeah, we're at reinforced 5, which is great. So that's like a pretty good amount of unbreaking. So I'm not sure how many things this thing has left. Let's see, we have 2 modifiers remaining. I'm probably going to want to put another auto repair on there. If not that, then we're going to do the electric, but I think the auto repair will be pretty good. We don't use the excavator that much, has a high durability, and it can, you know, just always be ready to go. Probably some more redstone will be something else we'll put on this thing at a later time. Okay, so let's submit all of this stuff. There we go, 10,000 soul sand. That's awesome. So let's pick the one on the left this time, claim the reward. So that's a full heart. We got 23 lives remaining. We got a bunch of soul sand left too. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff. And finally, our epic reward bag. Are you freaking kidding me? These again. Really? These guys? Ah, that's the 3rd time now. Right? Yeah, we have 32 of those. That is really annoying. Oh my goodness. All right. So now that that guy's done, we got a few of these completed now. Cobble Gen Madness, octuple compressed cobblestone. Right, so that's that thing that we're working on now. That's going to give us a couple of awesome things here. Slime block things. I could cut down a bunch of trees. That's pretty annoying. I wonder if there's an easier way to do that. Maybe some kind of a slime farm. We might look at doing that sometime in the future. Let's see, there's a few other things. Sands of Time, we need 100 double compressed sand. So that's 8,000, I think. 8,000 sand, that's a lot. What about pistons? We need 1,000 pistons. So that is 1,000 iron, 1,000 redstone, 2,000 oak or 2,000 planks, and 4,000 cobble. That's actually not too difficult to do. We might look at doing that sometime in the future too. So what else? Was there anything else we haven't seen? Purple Madness. We need a bunch of these purple things. That's actually probably going to be fairly annoying to do to get that all completed. Also, there's this automated mining thing over here. This is something we haven't looked at doing yet. So this requires us to make a laser drill pre-charger and a laser drill. Let's check this out real quick. So laser drill. So this requires a couple of glowstone illuminators, some diamonds, redstone reception coil, plastic sheets. And these guys are fairly easy to make. You just need some energized glowstone into those. Silver nuggets. Yeah, not too bad. Let's look at the laser drill pre-charger. Ah, right. So this requires pink slime. And in order to get the pink slime, you have to get a slaughterhouse. Yeah, the slaughterhouse to kill passive mobs, and then you get a chance of getting some of this pink slime as a byproduct. Okay, so that might be something we'll look at doing next time. We don't really have time in this episode to do that today. Near infinite power, this is a 30 resonant flux capacitors. I might start working towards that, making all the resident ingots or whatever those are. Alright guys, well, I think we got a lot of stuff done today. Busted a few quests, which is great. We still need to expand out this lettuce. Like I said before, we got a bunch of this lettuce that we need. And while this is going at a decent rate, it's not going fast enough for my needs. I might even just set up its own special max size farm in a different location. We'll see. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it. And we'll see you next time.